Hello transport nerds and welcome back to Talking Planning. Today's review is a quick one as I've had a really busy last few weeks and I've actually got a really busy few weeks coming up. But I would like to, where possible, try and stick to that weekly review schedule as close as possible. So here's a quick review, and I'm heading back in time to February last year when I had pretty much just moved to Newcastle and when I decided to take a day trip down the Central Coast. So let's go and check out a Volvo B7RLE with a custom coach's CB80 body at Coastal Liner.
In just over a year of living in New South Wales, I have checked out quite a large cross-section of buses around the state. The B7RLE CB80 combination is pretty popular here, forming a key part of the fleet at State Transit, Transit Systems and Keolis Downer Northern Beaches. Obviously, many Aussies will be familiar with the Volvo B7RLE, as they were also sold in huge numbers across Queensland and WA. But the B7RLE CB80 combo was pretty much just a New South Wales thing, even in the case of smaller operators. This particular bus is also unique, being the sole B7RLE CB80 at Coastal Liner. Being on the Central Coast, passenger demand tends to be a little lighter than Sydney, so just a single leaf rear door was fitted. This also adds space for an extra couple of seats, which is probably of more importance given that boarding and alighting times are less mission critical than they would be in inner Sydney. Design-wise, this bus reminds me of a hybrid between the MAN 18320 and 19320s at Mount Gravatt, with the 19320 having this same window line and the 18320 having this same seat pattern. Maybe you should go and check out my review on that bus up here. Having been built in October 2017, this was a fairly late build B7RLE and quite a late build CB80. So I am pretty sure this is fitted with the Euro 5 Volvo D7E motor and 6-speed ZF box. So let's have a quick listen now. This review was filmed on the short hop between Wyong Station and Westfield Tuggerah, which is typically about a 10-minute trip. So while we're stopped at the lights, you can see the next stoplight that was standard affair on the CB80, and the bells, which were a later design and are much more reliable than those fitted to earlier CB80s. While waiting at the lights, a Busways CB80 passes us by, ready to beat us into the shopping centre. I never really travelled on Busways vehicles that often on the Central Coast, as I was always a bit more interested in the red bus services of Vecos that also travelled round these parts, mostly with express, CB80 or even bus tech bodies. Still, it was now time to continue on our way to the shops on this cool grey Saturday morning. Catching the bus into Tuggerah involves meandering your way through the back of car parks and right to the back of the shopping centre. And unfortunately, the result is, well, I'd hesitate to call it an interchange. Rather, I'd refer to it as a collection of awkwardly spaced individual bus stops. Still, as we pull in, you can see a couple of Busways buses waiting their next trip. Anyway, I think it's time to finish tonight's review, so thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon.